Hello and welcome to the MegaMonsterCast, where today we are talking about episode 14 of Ultraman G. I am Nick. With me are Alex and Josh.
Hi.
Hello there.
Felt like you forgot my name.
No, I'm trying. I realized I hadn't looked up the name of the episode. So this episode is Shadows of Shadows,
And see,
which,
I thought that you were referencing an episode I didn't watch, and I'm like, I know I'm on track.
yep. Now,
No, just on you.
so this episode was directed by Ryuichi Ichino, who is like the head director for Jeed. He directed like several episodes, and he was generally in charge of the series. And it is written by. Actually, no, I misread that. He was in charge of Taiga, but he did a lot of good episodes in this show. But anyway, it was written by Toshizo Nimoto, who is a writer for several Ultraman shows. He wrote uh, this episode and the next episode of Jeed
I'm
for
gonna say this is a two-parter, right?
yep. For Josh, he wrote Night of Insects Chirping and Battle in the Sky in
Oh.
Blazar. And then for all of us, Ocean on the Mountain Ridge, Goodbye Rin, which I'm pretty sure is the episode where Rin gets groomed in Arc. yeah, yeah. The
Yeah, there's
Light
a
of
lot of grooming in these Japanese shows.
yeah, The Light of Fear and The Transcending Wish in Arc. So there's a mixed bag here, but I honestly like this episode for what it is. Plays around,
This was a good episode.
yeah, plays around with the
Yeah.
characters that we're used to. Um, kind of establishes a little bit of a new status quo with
This is
a couple.
the official moment where everyone is in on the secret.
Yep, yep. We are now 100% all like a singular unit of the core cast knows everything.
I love that blink and you miss it moment.
Hmm. Yeah. So this episode heavily features a new alien shadow named Zena.
No, Zena
Oh
is
yeah, no,
our boy.
Zena's the normal one.
Zena's
Karuto.
our guy.
Yeah,
There you go.
Karuto. Who
Well, I guess he's actually abnormal for his species.
yeah,
That's what we find out.
yeah. So he's super personable and he's well, I'm getting ahead of myself. So first we have Moa freak the fuck out when she sees the inside of the galaxy of the Nebula house. Uh we also get what I love, which is she freaks out over the idea of Riku and Laiha living together, and then she finds out about Pega. This changes her entire worldview of her youth, but then she immediately is like, wait, no, there's three of them living together. They're not in a relationship. They're all just roommates. Thank God.
I still have a chance.
Yep.
That was exactly what that scene was.
Oh, 100%. Although I love that
She's
little moment where like it ruined like a like core memory of hers where she thought Riku freaked out in a haunted house and jumped into her arms and it was Pega instead.
We do get Pega's species name, and it's literally just like he has an extended name.
Yeah. Yeah, Alien
Like, it's pretty
Pegasus.
lazy naming.
Uh
he's a
yes,
Pegasaurus.
but it's Pega's own like personal name is the lazy one. The
Yes,
Alien
that's.
Pegasa have been around for like decades.
I'll give that to
Yeah,
you. I'm
yeah.
just saying, it was like Alex and Alexander, which is not my name,
Mhm.
but it was that simple.
It's Alexandria.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Take my birth.
I
It's a
fucking
beautiful biblical name.
yeah. So Moa takes them out to eat lunch when she realizes that they're not in a relationship, and she
Moa has
buys.
a full-on mood swing.
She has the biggest episode of bipolar mood swings possible.
Her and
I'm
Riku
just
gotta get
saying,
a
she.
very abusive relationship with her being the abuser.
Yep.
Hey, man.
I'll take it.
I know.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So she takes them out to eat, and they get like
He's thirsty, is what we're saying.
they get like the weird like
Her and me.
they get like a bunch of fancy donuts. They get what looks to be just a fucking tube of Pringles, but I think it's
Yeah, what the hell?
Whisper chips or something.
yeah. I think it's
But
winter
like
chips.
it's
Yeah.
it. You know, they got a nice mix of sweet and salty, I suppose.
Yep.
No, that's sour cream and onion.
Yep. They got like popcorn and shit too. Like it's just a bunch of like junk food that she bought them.
It's like the most American
Yep.
lunch.
Not even like sustenance food.
Mhm.
It's just junk food.
It was back at our old job kind of food.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
So anyway, we find out
And
that
we see the tree. We see the tree in this shot, and there ain't no Leto about.
no,
that's because Leto's magic.
He just
Zero's just
he's
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean that
I don't want to start making this a trend where he just appears with or without his glasses. I want to see the conflict.
that's fair.
Those first few episodes where he was like dancing between having the glasses on and off was just amazing. Just
Well, do you
peak.
want good news or do you want bad news?
I don't even want to talk to you about this.
So anyway, we find out that
I'm just gonna disappoint me.
Moa's been stalking Zena to try to figure out what's his deal.
Most impressive stalking that you've ever seen.
Oh yeah. At one point, he turns around and she just kind of like turns so her back is to him and stretches, and that's her way of hiding.
One very Metal Gear way of hiding.
I would have believed it more had she got inside of a cardboard box that she pulled out from behind her back.
Oh yeah. But then we find out the alien shadows are they have a history of aggression, and they're ruthless,
But they're
cruel guerrilla warfare specialists.
but there's
Yeah.
also a chance that Zero's being a fucking bigot.
No,
It's a
gorilla,
non-0%
not
chance.
gorilla.
I
It's
didn't even mean that that analogy at all because it's spelled with a U.
So I will also say the alien shadows were first introduced in Ultra 7. So like I mean
I don't know that.
no, I'm saying for you, the alien
Yeah.
shadows were introduced in Ultra 7. So they were introduced in his dad's show as a villain.
They were mostly wiped out by 7.
Probably.
Well, it doesn't mean that all of one species are the same way. Like that's the thing that D&D got wrong all those years ago. That's the
Yeah.
thing that Ari Salvatore still gets wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So Zero's like, Zena might be playing the nice guy, but we never know for sure what he's really thinking. And Mo was like, okay, you can't judge one person based off their race. Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, being a real tech.
What do you even know about this? Yeah. Yep. All right. Sure. Alex just
Got
starts
him!
losing it.
I'm okay.
Yep.
I didn't spit my drink at the screen.
No.
Is it because you and Leto are very connected right now? You were both hit by a car.
Shut the hell up.
That's hey, it means that you're gonna start taking your glasses off and be possessed by a space warrior.
I become more powerful without my glasses.
Yep, yep.
He just
Yeah.
gets every time he takes his glasses off, he just becomes a Republican.
Oh God! All right, I'm sleeping with them on.
hmm So anyway, then we're introduced. Moa goes back to the AIB base, where we're introduced to Alien Shadow Karuto, who is a
He
pleasant
can
and
talk.
well-spoken man.
He can talk with his mouth.
Yeah, he talks with his mouth when he wears the thingy, and he's like emoting, and he has inflection in the way he speaks.
He almost seems like they wanted to give this actor the ability to be an actor.
Yep.
No, they told him to keep his mouth shut and don't do anything, but he just kept doing it. So then I just had to rock with it. I can be set
Yeah.
apart.
This actor is also known for playing Geki Red in Juken Sentai Geki Ranger. He's basically a Red Ranger.
Oh,
Yeah,
No, Jetman is all I'm saying.
it's fair.
well,
Jetman
I
is
liked
peak.
him. I thought he did a good job.
I mean, like he played the main character in a different show. He's a good actor. He's very
I
likable.
literally, I was thinking that they might just pull him in as a secondary antagonist.
hmm I mean,
I wouldn't have been upset. He might have been charismatic enough for me to accept that,
yeah.
considering the antagonist that we have so far.
I mean,
This might
yeah.
have worked.
Honestly, again, he's carried a show before. Like, it wouldn't have been crazy to have him in. He's definitely got the chops to carry a show.
I mean, I could see him being an Ultraman too, like the actor,
Yeah. I mean, again, like he's played a Red Ranger. He's literally been the star of his own show
which is
before.
which is crazy to me because like as a ranger, you don't get a lot of FaceTime, you know.
Uh, yes and no. I mean, there's plenty of out of suit moments, and that was a martial arts themed season, so it was like,
Well, they show it later in this episode, I
yeah,
guess.
no, like he's actually a really good when it comes to stunts.
That was probably the coolest part of the episode
hmm
when we get
Again,
the martial arts action going on later. But
oh
I'm
yeah,
getting ahead of the episode too.
no, I got you, I got you. But yeah, so he's going around with Moa, and he's just emoting like a motherfucker. Like everything he says with passion. He's got energy to it. And Mo's like, wow, this guy's really cool. He's so much better than Zena. He's so personable. He's so nice. And the way he's
So
like
bad.
acting.
absolutely living it up.
Yep.
It this is some good shit. I mean, like it's it's over emoting without overacting, and I think that's a really hard line to draw.
Yep.
And it totally worked. So I like I said, I really like this actor.
Oh yeah. No, he's fantastic. I don't know what else he's done since this. Because I know he was again a Red Ranger and he's in this episode and yeah, but he's very he's got such chops. I hope he's done other stuff since then.
Yeah,
But anyway, so
yeah, but Moa is just eating this act up.
oh yeah, she runs into Riku and Laiha, and they're like, "Wow, I mean, this guy's really nice. We thought you were like dating or some shit." And of course, she's like, "No, obviously not. We just work together."
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
let's
have
go.
eyes for another.
Yeah,
Stares deeply into Riku.
yep,
Doesn't get the hint.
yep, because he's a fucking teenage boy. A
And
19-year-old
she's
boy played by a 16-year-old boy.
37 here.
Is she 37
No,
in this?
no,
I
she's
got him
not.
though.
She's
Like,
not.
wow, that's a little too much of a gap for this.
No, I think she's in like her mid-20s in this.
Because
Maybe.
canonically they're like what, 2 or 3 years apart?
Yeah, I think she's supposed to be like
Yeah.
2, maybe 3 years older than him. All right, now I have to look this up because I'm curious. She
This
is.
question, this
Oh,
question did come up a little bit during this episode.
she was 26 at the time of this.
The actress?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But
Just
you
10
have to
years
remember,
difference, so I was pretty close.
yeah, Riku is played by a 16-year-old.
Yeah. That's. I mean, what are the canon ages?
The characters are 19 and like 20 something.
Hey, that's better than Anakin and Padme.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, she's 25
You
and he's
didn't have
19.
to write it that way. He didn't have to be 9.
Yep.
Damn it.
Then how would he live on Tatooine?
Yeah, how would he be alive if he wasn't 9? So anyway, Moa goes and
So what?
captures a bug man, and she's immediately being like joked up to by Karuto. And this bug man's like, listen, please don't send me home. I don't want to go home. Please just let me
Oh.
live here.
They'll kill me.
I don't
You
want to
don't-
go.
You'd
They'll force me
understand.
into a camp.
They're gonna send me to a camp. The orange ones in power are gonna put me in a camp. Yep, I made it polite.
Hey, now he got it.
Yep.
No, I got it all along. I didn't know we were gonna fucking beat it over this fucking head.
Yeah. Just wait.
That's a joke, son.
Well, that's a joke, son.
Yep. So Karuto is like, hey, Moa, what's Zena like? I need to understand. There's no sinister reason why I want to know about this. I'm too charming for you to think that I'm evil yet.
I'm just making small.
Ha ha.
Yeah, I'm totally not a trained spy who learned how to show emotions in order to lull you into a false sense of security. That's not a thing at all.
This is just Taken, but with extra steps.
Kind of.
We don't know that destination dimension is the kidnap dimension. I mean, I'm sure it is, but maybe.
I was gonna say France, but yeah, we said the same thing.
That's terrible.
Yes. So we also get like a little bit of a backstory thing with Moa, which is the smallest amount of backstory possible. She got this job on a fluke.
Yeah, that was
No.
we got so much information there.
Yep. Yeah, I accidentally got this job, and like I really like it now.
End of story.
Yep.
Good talk.
That's all we need to know.
Good talk.
This quirky lady decided she was gonna work for the Men in Black, and it just kind of happened.
I was going for a modeling gig. It turns out I get to shoot aliens now.
Yeah.
It's a win-win on both fronts.
Yeah. So anyway, cut to a dude doing a barbell row single armed.
Yeah, that was the most broy moment. I'm like, okay, show, you've officially brought me out of the show.
And he's just doing it while staring directly into the camera.
Yep.
It was the most just what's happening, man.
Well, you gotta remember, at that point, the camera is where Zena's head is, so he's just mad dogging the shit out of this guy. I can do this. Can you do this? No, you can't because you're fucking chained up.
Oh.
And then we see we see Zena's been chained up, and we get a mysterious figure coming down the stairs.
I
Cut to
wonder who it is.
cut to us finding out that this show
We just got
canonically
a stalker. You just got a stalker.
Canonically, it's been 2 months since Jeed first appeared, meaning the show has run longer than the actual in-universe
Time.
time it's
Yeah.
taken.
I mean, we really only see them like in snippets at a time. It doesn't
Yeah,
have to.
it doesn't have to be once a week.
They've rebuilt the city 9 times already, Alex.
I mean, yeah.
I don't have an argument against that at all. What can I say against that?
Yep.
Capitalism.
Yeah, so then Riku has an ominous premonition dream about how he's gonna have to fight someone he should know. And we just cut.
Dun dun dun.
We just fucking hard cut.
I wonder who it is.
Yeah,
We're not worried about that.
not yet. That's in a few episodes.
Yeah, we're not worried about that yet.
Yeah, that's them setting up the C plot that'll become the A plot in like 2 or 3 episodes.
Ow! I just bit my finger wrong.
Yeah, so then Karuto hacks the AIB in order to steal their information and get a cool ass bling thingy. It's like a fucking bracelet with a ring. And then he
Yeah, a
teleports out.
ringlet.
It's something you'd see at a Ren fair. In other contexts, it would have been cool.
Yep. So anyway,
I'm going to a ring fair.
he teleports out and summons
Well, then it would have been
a
cool.
kaiju.
Oh,
And this kaiju makes a
This
bunch of
kaiju's
fucking
sick.
waste.
Yeah,
I
kaiju's pretty cool.
like 80% of it. I don't like its face, but the rest of it I really like.
You don't like your stupid fucking face.
Yep, basically.
Now, to go back to our roots, snoot or no snoot?
I'm gonna say, let me get a good look at this guy. I'm watching him come up because
I'm
it's
gonna
cool.
say it's coming up.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say no snoot.
Oh. Okay,
I'm-
Josh, what do you think? Snoot or no snoot?
Well, it's got a shark face, and you can boop a snoot on a shark.
I'm going
Okay,
boop.
I'll give you it. I'll be willing to be outvoted on this one.
It's a little boop, but snoot is a snoot.
All right, I'll be willing to be outvoted. But they specifically note that it's not a Belial fusion. So this is, and there's no little
And
stars.
there's no
present.
little stars.
Yep. And then we cut to Zena broke out, and now he's gonna kick Karuto's ass. Then we get a dope ass fight.
The best part. Absolutely cool.
Again, it's just 2 dudes that were hired for the shows because they're really good at stunts. It's so good. So we get like
There's too many cuts because I know they could have done this in one take.
100%.
So that's upsetting. Otherwise, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would have really liked it if they went back to their alien form.
Mm-hmm.
And she just comes up with the gun, like, I don't know which one's who.
Racist!
Yeah, this is when
Shoots
we
them both on you.
we find out a couple things. First of all, Karuta thinks that Zena has betrayed their cause, and that he's undergone special training to be able to change his expression, and that's not a natural thing for alien shadows.
Yeah, so we find that that's more like it makes it like explained away why we never get any speech or facial expressions from Zena.
Yep, that it's all a false smile, and that he was in fact Zena's final student.
Before he turned to the light side.
Yep. And so he uses his cool Ren Fair thingy to go teleport inside of the big ass crystal inside of this kaiju's chest. so that he can control it. Then we
I
get
think
some.
sometimes he just needs to let the monster control themselves.
Mhm.
Because I feel like they do a better job.
That's fair. Although we do get a cool beam clash scene, which I appreciates.
Yeah.
This is one of the better beam clashes we've gotten in this show, where it doesn't actually clash; it like loops. But first, we start with primitive, then we go to magnificent for the beam clash. So we
Love
get
a
like,
good beam.
dude, it's such a fun one too. Yeah, the kaiju.
It makes me. I'm just like, what the hell are you doing, Zero? Anyways, we'll get there.
Mhm.
He's being the main character.
Yeah, he's got main character syndrome for sure.
Yep. So anyway, the kaiju Zagon um kicks Jeed's ass in primitive form, so he has to Zero pops in to help. They're still struggling. It uses an energy beam attack in order to destroy a building and cause a wormhole. And so Jeed transforms to Magnificent, does his cool ass what is it called? What's the name of this attack? Big Bust Away. Yeah, I know. I wish they would have called it some sort of wide shot instead.
I gotta get my bus
That would have been better.
away.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but their beams
Go
clash and
away.
then go up into the sky to create a giant wormhole. And Zero has to transform into Zero Beyond to break them up. But it's too late, and the wormhole's already formed. And it sucks up. Well, first of all, the Zagan and Karuta get sucked into this wormhole, and then the wormhole in the sky sucks Moa into it.
Wormhole in the sky.
And we end on that down note of, oh, what's going to happen next?
Looks
We
like
can
we're
go travel
going into the
space.
wormhole.
Yep.
Take a trip.
Yeah.
Wormhole sky. Won't you come? Wash away the pain.
Oh, I was doing reading Rainbow, but okay, yeah, we go with
Mhm.
yours.
Yeah, I wanted it to go my own. I did it my way.
That you did.
Are
Yeah,
you proud of yourself right now?
Yeah, kind of.
Good. You should
I
be.
think Black Hole Sun is a good rendition. How dare you?
this is a good song. So anyway, that was the first half of this two-parter. Thought it was a lot of fun. Now everyone's in on the secrets, and
One of our main characters is dead because they went into a black hole.
yep. Now
They've been
she's just gone
atomized.
forever.
Now Pega has Riku to all for themselves.
So yeah, any final thoughts on this one before we call it?
Like I said, I hope to see more of this actor, but it feels like he's not going to be the second antagonist.
No,
I
but we're
mean,
gonna get
you
him
never
for
know.
at least another episode.
We
Yep.
get at least one more.
And not even on Earth. It's gonna be an alien planet. I think.
We're going to meet
Probably.
one of the doctors.
But not the good one.
Oh.
Here.
Huh.
Oh, he
That's
found
interesting.
something.
Info dump.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Huh. I guess he was in the live action Yu Yu Hakusho. He plays
The
Kurama.
live action Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, he plays
Yeah, it's on
Kurama.
Netflix.
Huh.
It's not great, but it's watchable at times.
Yeah. Live action Cowboy Bebop was definitely better.
Oh, really?
I said it. I said it, Internet. I liked it.
Well, all right then. With that, we will tune in next time where Josh says something else inflammatory. Bye bye.